Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are teeny tiny, and we can't go all out on the war just yet. But what we can do is wait a little bit for some of our soldiers to regenerate. That is going to be fairly necessary, and we absolutely do need to get some power built up before we can go full aggro. Of course, we're going to stop going full aggro once we have the Empire of Scandinavia and all of its de jure titles, including all of this up here. We want exactly that. Ideally no more, but we'll probably have a little bit more. And then we're going to go for Pax Scandinavia, and things should be interesting. Now, we're at 500 soldiers right now. We could try to fight this guy. We have similar numbers. He has gone up to more Bondi. That means that we lose. His men-at-arms counter ours. Now, one thing we could do is we could create our own regiment of Bondi. Those are spearmen. These guys would be the counter to spearmen. And ideally, I would like to get some Varangian veterans. That's very expensive. Their full maintenance is a lot of prestige. It might be worth it. Now, we're negative in our prestige right now, and I'm aware of that. We are going to have to do something about that. For the time being, we're going to let our Varangian veterans fill up a little bit. We're going to start going aggro fairly soon, but we can't fight him until our veterans are good to go. Now, the Bondi outnumber our veterans, and there's nothing we can do about that. We're going to have to declare this war fairly soon. We're up to 25. We're still going to be negative once they finish reinforcing. Our levies are done reinforcing, I believe. Minimal effects, dramatic effects, and mysterious stranger vanishes. I have no idea what this event is. Is this a Scandinavian event? Several times in the last few days, I've noticed a mysterious vagrant, Helgi, at court. I neither recall his face nor the announcement of his arrival. He never leaves a morsel uneaten at dinner and walks confidently everywhere. Perhaps he's nothing, but something about him sets my teeth on edge. What mischief can one vagrant get up to in a day or two? So we could make him a guest of honor, and that would have dramatic effects. Dramatically good or dramatically bad? We'll find out. Helgi seems pleasantly surprised at being treated as a guest of honor and approaches me privately at the end of the day. My lord, I've not been entirely honest with you. Though I may seem feeble, in truth, I am warrior of fearsome renown. I've been searching for a liege worthy of my services, and your conduct leads me to believe that that could be you. Not the usual process for acquiring champions, to be sure, but it is flattering to have passed his challenge. So, 50 gold, and this guy would join us as a blade master. Or we could gain 75 prestige. If we do this, we will not be able to declare war for at least 6 months. We need to regen for a while yet. Having another champion is actually a big deal. Can we put him on our council? We can. He's military skill 21. So we're going to reassign this guy over to be our chancellor. He's not good. Well, actually, hang on. Skill 12. Yeah, he's not good at the job, but he's better than nothing. And then we're going to put this guy in as our marshal, and he's going to organize our levy. Beautiful. So now we need to get out of debt before we can declare this war. However, this should be good. We have a daughter. Okay, cool. Not super useful, but not terrible. They are going to raid us, it looks like. Looks like they're thinking about raiding us. 968, huh? And they just have good old-fashioned archers. 500 of them. Do we beat that? Or do we just let them raid us? I don't think we beat that. If our Varangian veterans were full up, maybe? They have archers, not skirmishers. So we don't counter those. I think we have to let them be. That's okay. We're going to be out of debt shortly, and then we're going to declare on this guy. Now, I don't believe this guy can stand up to us with our Varangian veterans. We're at 55 of them. Oh, we were captured. Well, that's very rude. Can we declare war while we're captured? No. That's very unlucky. Okay. We could ransom ourselves. It would cost 50 gold. That's incredibly unfortunate. I've never seen... Actually, I have seen captures from... Ooh, hang on a moment. He's coming up to raid? Or he's leaving to raid? Man, if we weren't captured, I would wait for him to embark and sail off. And I would declare right now. If only we weren't imprisoned. Can we escape? Like, can we try to escape? That would be nice. I don't think so. He would not currently accept this. But maybe once we have a little bit more gold. This is really unfortunate. Very rude of him. Very, very rude. At any rate, it's fine. We're not that upset about it. We're not that upset about it at all. We are going to be maxed out on our Varangian veterans now. Would he accept 1 gold? No. He wants more gold. So his troops are back now. And they're going to continue raiding. Now, we could raid ourselves. And I think we will. We pretty much have to raid here. Now, he left and went off over this way. So he doesn't have troops here to stop us from raiding. So we're going to raid this. Maybe we'll be able to free ourselves. Oh, he does have troops up here. He's on his way. This raid is taking a while. 9 March. Chances are even. Okay, so who's our army commander here? That is Helgi. Okay, good. So we're going to finish this raid on 9 March. This battle will be before then, or after then, actually. We captured his son. So here's the idea. We ransom back his son for 25 gold. We see if we win this or not. We're not winning. So we're going to want to retreat as soon as possible here. Which is now. And we're out of here. So we lose the raid loot. That's fine. We don't care about that. We got the gold. That's what's most important. And he would accept the 28 gold. So we free ourselves. There we go. Beautiful. Now we put these guys down. We need to disband them. But we actually can't because we're too close to these guys. So I guess we're going to chill here. Like, there's nowhere where we can go. How much would that cost? 1 gold? Yeah. There's nowhere where we can go right now and put our troops down. Because we're too close to this guy. But we can see that these guys took some damage. Now, so did we. But we are recovering. And he is leaving. We would probably win this at this point. Let's go up and fight this. Maybe we can get some prestige out of it. We would love to get our hands on some prestige. That is very necessary right now. So yeah, let's go win this. This guy's upset at us. You don't say. That's fine. So yeah, we win this. And that should net us a little bit of prestige. Now, we're not set as raiders. Cool. 58 prestige. That's very, very good. So we're going to come back over this way. And the hostilities will end in 10 days. So we're going to be able to put these forces down very shortly. We'll just sit in our capital. Hostilities are ended. And here's the question. When do we go after this guy? He's got 444 troops at this moment. And they just arrived back. He's up to 300 Bondi. But they have not recovered. Okay. Our main problem is that we need to take this over, right? That's the main thing. So we have to go after this guy. I feel like if we're going to do it, it has to be down. Okay. Let's go. We'll probably win. That's perfect. We absolutely want to fight this guy. There we go. So we are going to beat him. Those Varangian veterans doing work right now. Okay. So we beat him, and that nets us fame, of course, not prestige. We're going to fight him again here. Now, will we stack wipe him here? I think probably not. We also lost our steward. We don't have anyone to put in that spot. Okay, he's charming. Good. So we have a new learning lifestyle perk available. We're going to take scientific. Cool. He's retreating out this direction. We're going to siege this. 8 months on that siege. Okay. I don't believe we have a siege leader, do we? I'd be shocked if we did. Yeah, we don't. That's okay. So, it looks like we've won this war. That's a huge deal. That gets us going. Now, looking at the duchy titles over here, yes, this would allow us to create a duchy title and have a de jure claim on Upland. Now, Upland's a little spooky to us. There's no doubt about it. The major thing that we need at this point is to farm prestige. Once we take this. And maybe fight one of these guys if we think we can take the fight. Actually, we could probably fight this gentleman. I don't know what CBs we'd have. But that would be the goal, to fight this guy. That would be amazing. This siege will finish up in 3 months. This war is won at this point. He doesn't have a chance. So that's beautiful. This will get us another castle, and what's in this castle? No holdings? Or no holding structures? Okay, fair enough. We're going to want to have, like, certainly we want this prestige growth. I think gathering halls is the first thing that we want to go for. And he did come back in, but he's going to lose this. There we go. We lost another counselor. We don't have anyone to put into these slots. That's fine for now. Well, not really fine. We could, yeah, that's pretty slim pickings. No doubt about it. For now, that's okay. So we're at 100% here. We'll enforce these demands. Boom. We gain 75 fame. And we will disband our armies. And we're, of course, going to have to start working on our control over here. So for the time being, we are going to have our marshal increase control right here. Beautiful. So he'll work on that, and that will be... We no longer have the indicator of that? Oh, he's just not doing it. There you go, buddy. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so with that underway, this will start improving for us. The levies here will replenish, reduced by 49% due to low county control, but there are 161 levies there already, so that's really not bad. That county control will improve over time. We're now at minus 0.2. So I would like to think about attacking this guy. Now, I don't think... Actually, we could fight him. Are we in the full aggro stage now? Maybe. I mean, we could try a kingdom invasion. That would put us very negative on our prestige. Probably not the best idea there. We could do a duchy conquer and conquer this duchy here. That would put us negative in prestige as well. We can't actually do that. We could subjugate him. That would cost us 500. Oh, he's a different religion than us? So he is. That would explain it. So we could potentially go after this guy instead. Yeah, this would cost piety. Here's the question. Do we think we beat him? Possibly. Possibly. It would be a big power grab for us. No doubt about that. Max of 883 versus max of 617. Well, minus their Vigman and Bondi. It might be tough. It might be tough. We'd have to do multiple sieges unless we captured their leader. For now, I think we should wait. Our power will increase. We're only a little bit negative on prestige. And we can create this duchy. That would actually net us quite a lot of prestige, but we would need cash for that. Of course, we need to construct buildings. That's all something that we need. We're not in aggro mode yet. If we were able to attack this guy, odds would be pretty good. As it is, I think we're not quite there yet. We've definitely improved our power dramatically. There's no doubt about that. We would also like to improve our domain limit a little bit. We need to think about what our capital will ultimately end up being. I suspect that this is not a good duchy to have it in. We might want to have it in perhaps... I'm actually not sure where we're going to want to have it. We'll think about that a little later on, I think. What is the de jure capital of Scandinavia? Fair enough. That's probably going to be what we're going to go for. Most likely. Okay, sounds good. So we are going to attack this guy at some point. The question is when. He is only gaining levies back right now, and our levies are still improving from our newly conquered location. We're currently up to 10% control there. So, our numbers are higher than his right now. He would counter our Vigman, but we would counter his Bondi. He's in debt as well. I want to do it. I really want to do it. Our level of fame isn't high enough. Oh, okay. Yeah. So in that case, I guess we will raise up raiders. And we got to go raiding. So where are we going to raid? I would like to raid... Oh, there's a lot of raiding that's been happening. There's not much raiding available. I mean, I guess there's 3 raid loot up here. That would take attrition. This is inauspicious. We could come down here. These guys are powerful and would defend themselves. We actually don't have anything to raid. Sad. Very sad indeed. We could subjugate this guy, but we don't have the prestige for it. We just have to wait for the raid timers. Oof. Oof indeed. Everything's raided over here right now. I guess we could see if they raid us. Yeah, he's up to 1045 now, so that ship has sailed for the moment. We lost our lack of sheriffs down over here. That's nice. Control is raising up. Perfect. And the culture and faith is correct over here, so that's good. Same with this. Interesting. Okay, so his primary heir is this lady. He would not accept this. For obvious reasons. The idea was to get that marriage done and then murder him. But that's not an option right now. We have a lot of non-options at this moment. We can challenge someone to a trial by combat. Who is this? Who is this gentleman? This guy. So, prestige. He's 32 with a prowess of 4. We would gain 150 prestige for this. That's pretty good, actually. We'll trial by combat him. What could go wrong? I arrive in the designated spot near Ulfasund in good time and find Chieftain Hrothgar is already waiting for me, along with a small entourage of witnesses. Whatever else he may be, Hrothgar is fit to fight and willing to risk meeting me man to man. The formalities are brief. We all know why we're here, and we're long past the point of talking. Weapons are handed out, and our retinues retreat to observe from a safe distance. May the best man win. For a few brief moments, Chieftain Hrothgar and I pace in lazy half-circles, each waiting for an opening. I heft my sword, ready to defend myself, while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. Only one of us is walking away from here today, and I intend it to be me. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Unexpectedly, Hrothgar manages to swing a vicious kick for my shin, momentarily hobbling me. So, this is not a great option, most likely. Medium increase to our likelihood of success, and high increase to our risk of injury. Or low and low. Low and medium, medium and high, and low and low. These are not great options. But I guess we'll do have at thee just die. Yikes. I try a few perfunctory quick slashes, focusing mostly on trying not to lose my sword, but nothing really even gets close to my foe. And he kicked again. My form is deteriorating fast, with numerous exploitable gaps, and Hrothgar's stance is passable. We're evenly matched, with victory balancing on a knife edge. Keep in mind, our prowess is 5, his prowess is 4. Medium and high again. And he went for low and low. Let's go for low and low as well right now. And we win! Fantastic. So, he was killed by us. And that should net us like 150 prestige. It's supposed to, anyway. It looks like it didn't. Okay. Well, we risked our lives for nothing. Perfect. Okay, what is going on here? We could gain a weak hook on our player heir, or actually on our courtier. 75 prestige. I really profoundly do not care. So we really, really do want to get this gathering hall built. For that to happen, we will absolutely need to be able to loot. Or, what if we were to attack this guy, see if we win? So we raise as raiders. We go in here and advice culture. Yes, I'm I'm aware of this. I guess this is new, so we should probably see what's going on here. Open the culture view. Yes, that's in here. We saw this. This is true. The ethos describes the core values of a culture. Yup. That's already figured out. Cultural pillars reflect the origins. That's this up here. This is the ethos. This is the origins, and cannot be changed. The traditions are more flexible, but can still be incredibly important. They can be changed by the culture head. We are not currently the culture head. Yep. And they play an important part in the technological and societal development. So then we go into the innovations tab. This is unchanged. Yes. This is true. This is all unchanged. Okay. So this stuff here isn't unchanged. That wasn't really all that useful. But we're going to walk in here and we're going to start raiding. Not to actually raid, but to draw out his army. And see if our Varangian veterans will actually win us the day. I want to gauge our strength against this guy. I don't care about the actual raid. Although marching up here and raiding might not be a terrible concept. We'll see if he raises up his troops. If he does, we'll see if we win. If we do, then we'll come over here and fight this. That's the overall concept here. So we'll see if he raises up his army. I expect him to. There they are. Okay. So we're going to successfully raid this, but it's only going to be worth 3. And then we're going to fight him in mountains here. Chances are even. Okay. Good to know. Now, this is the entire purpose of why we're doing this. I'm gauging our men-at-arms strength against each other. We have broadly similar numbers of everything else other than champions. Okay. Good to know. So we do win. Fascinating. Those Varangian veterans really carrying here. Like, really carrying. That's amazing. I like it a lot. So, we do win this. That guy became a berserker. Cool. And then we're going to head over here. And we're going to raid this. Now, this will result in 100 casualties. How many troops does this guy have? 666. And what are his men-at-arms? Should we just head home? We did earn 96 prestige from that. You know what? Let's just head home. I'm not going to press our luck here. And we do have a new learning lifestyle perk available. Learn language, success chance, religious relations, efficiency. None of these are amazing. I kind of want to swap. Can we swap? We can. So we could switch over. At this point, we should absolutely be on Majesty focus. And that's what we're going to do. Now, we do still have a learning point available, and I think that we will take planned cultivation for now. It's probably not going to be amazingly great for us, but that's what we'll do. Are we going to swap positions here? Actually, he's going to fight us. 300 prestige. Yes. Yes, please. 300 prestige is amazing. We now, once we have the gold, have enough for gathering halls. So this guy's going to fight us. And we should win this. And indeed we do. Beautiful. That's going to net us more prestige, which is going to allow us to increase the size of our Varangian veterans, which is what we're going to do. Beautiful. Then these guys are going to head home. In fact, home is a little quicker to go here. We're only going to get 3 gold and 3 loot from this. That's expected. But that has definitely taught us an interesting lesson. So we're going to go ahead and disband that. Excellent. That's great. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to put some of these Varangian veterans to work. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.